plaintiff, Aaron Dorsey, dated the defendant, and he was at the hospital when their son was born in 2009. However, Aaron says the defendant then claimed he wasn't the father, and he suspects the defendant's witness, her ex-boyfriend, may be the father. So he petitioned the court for a paternity test. He's suing for a bill and emotional distress. Defendant Kia Newell denies ever cheating on Aaron and claims while they were together, he was extremely violent. Kia claims he abused her nearly every day of their relationship, and she insists Aaron is the father of her son.
Tell me what happened. Me and Kia started as neighbors. We then began dating like around 2005.
Okay.
Once we started dating, everything started going downhill. I had suspicions that she was cheating on me. She'll leave with no money, come home with money. She'll leave with a bag of clothes, come home with a change of clothes on. I then felt like...
Maybe she was a gambler. She went to the casino, won, then went to the store to buy some clothes to celebrate.
Yeah, but you know, clothes that you buy at the store come with receipts and with tags. None of that.
Maybe she bought them from a booster. She bought them hot. Go ahead.
We then had a son in 2009. I was at the hospital when he was born. I signed the birth certificate. I felt like he was my son at the time. Afterwards, I started to get texts, calls of her telling me that Rashad is not my child. This is why
you all lived together at some point?
We did.
When?
Around 2007, 2008.
Okay. What was that like living with her?
I think I'd have been better in the park somewhere.
Why?
There was just so much going on. There was a lot of going
examples
on.
of what?
Like I say, the cheating. Mm-hmm. Men would come pick her up from home and take her away from home.
You see the men pull up?
I see this with my own two eyes.
Before she leaves out and you see the car with a man?
No. She'll go around the corner instead of them picking her up.
Well, how would you see him if he's around the corner?
Oh, I'll follow her. I'll follow her.
Okay. So you did see him around the corner?
Correct.
All right. Did you ever say anything?
Yeah, I did.
Before they pull off?
No. I've confronted her. I felt like I didn't have anything to say to the man because that's not, that's
correct.
Not. So I confronted her. I actually told her
What did she tell you?
She loved me. It's either, I told her it's either me or her, her friends.
When did you all break up?
Quite some while ago. I want to say like 2008, 2009. Why? I couldn't deal with it no more.
Give me a particular incident. Something happened.
Okay, her witness that's here today, I actually got into it with him. I've talked to him numerous of times. I asked him, could you
where'd you know him from?
From her. He
was one of the ones coming to pick her up.
Yes. He's one of the guys that come and picks her up.
So you said, can you stop picking my woman up?
Just like that. We had a conversation, a grown man conversation between one another. The conversation went into an agreement. After a while, it just wouldn't stop. So I felt like I had to leave.
Good. You sound like a very tolerant guy. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Because many people would react violently. I'm glad you reacted in the way you did. Ma'am, those are some very serious allegations that while you all lived together, you repeatedly had men come to you all's place and pick you up, men that you were seeing.
No, me and Aaron had been separated. We separated after my son was born. Me and Aaron dated in like 2005. He was homeless, he abusive, he's very abusive.
How was he abusive?
Aaron hit me in my back one day. He hit me in my back so hard I had to go to the hospital. My kidneys almost collapsed.
Why?
Because he's a violent person. He got a very bad temper.
You all had to have an argument. Hold on.
I don't know what happened.
You don't know what the argument?
We was just in the room one day, we was playing around, and I guess he got for real.
Playing around how?
Wrestling.
Okay.
And he punched me hard, and I had to be rushed to the hospital.
You all were together for 4 years.
Yes.
How often would he physically abuse you?
It was every day.
Every day,
Every day.
he would physically abuse
Every
you.
day.
Can you multiply 365 times 4?
1,460.
Out of the 1,460 times that he physically assaulted you, did you press charges against him one
Yes,
time?
I did. I
And what
had Aaron
happened?
locked up.
Out of the 1,460 times, how many times was he found guilty?
I just dropped the case.
Judge.
Okay, you dropped the case, so you played with the court system. You see, I'm not letting you play with me. Wrong judge. Yeah, So, now let's get to the electric bill and the emotional distress you're suing her for.
The electric bill comes from ComEd. We stay with her mom. Me and her
With her
mom
mother.
never had agreement on nothing. It's in Maya's name.
All right, you have it? All right, it
didn't
was
send
in
me
your
the bill.
name. And
Y'all-
why are you suing her for it?
She sent me a text one day, 04/19/2012, which was this year. She said in the text that I would never be able to get a gas bill nor a cable bill in my name. Called me a dummy, such a fool, and everything.
All right,
Then
so
I
you're
once-
saying she admitted doing it?
Yes, I
Ma'am,
once-
what do you want to tell me about the light bill?
You can look at the light bill and see, you know, I wasn't probably nothing but 17, 18 years old. I wasn't a house owner or anything. My mother took him in, you feel me? And
No, I don't feel you.
okay, well, my mama took him in and he agreed. My mama said, Aaron, you got to do something because, you know, you're not doing anything. You can't live here rent free. She do everything she can do for me, him, and whoever else live with us. So Aaron said, okay, what you need me to do? She said, okay, you can either get a link card or you can get a bill put in your name. He chose to get the bill put in his name. Now, him and my mama had some type of agreement. I don't know, but
Sir, that sounds more reasonable.
Your Honor.
That the agreement would be with the homeowner, not with her. How does the agreement come to be with her? She wasn't the homeowner.
Now, I talked to her mom. Her mom actually texted me and told me she never put anything in my name. Like I say, the cheating, men would come pick her up from home and take her away from home.
You see the men pull
I
up
see this. I see this with my own 2 eyes. This is
before she
something I-
leaves out and you see the car
No.
with a man?
No, she'll go around the corner instead of them picking her up.
Well,
in
how
front
would
of the
you
house.
see him if he's around the corner?
Oh, I'll follow her.
Defendant Kia Newell insists the plaintiff fathered her son, but the plaintiff has doubts. So both the plaintiff and Kia's boyfriend, who's in court today, took a paternity test.
So you never made the agreement with her mother, and you don't know how it came into your name.
I really don't.
She's saying, thanks to you, I got good cable. What does she mean by I got good cable?
I assume that she has something in my name now.
Gotcha. What did you mean by this, ma'am?
Aaron and his girlfriend had been playing on my phone, and he has this belief that I don't have my own. He think that I'm some bum in the street. I say I got gas, light, cable, and all that, and in my name, and that's what that meant.
No, you degraded him about not having it and not being able to get any, and you said, boy, that was so easy. What is that about? Okay, well that implies that it was easy to steal his name
No, I did
and to
not
use
steal
it. You
that
say
boy.
you don't know. I'm telling you what this implies, and that's what I believe. How does she owe you? How does she owe you for emotional distress?
While I was in Iowa, the whole time I'm in Iowa, she constantly calls me. She sends me pictures, like videos of her doing things to other people, pictures of other people.
Okay. Why'd you have to look at him?
I didn't know what they were.
Okay, but once you saw the first one, why'd you look at the second one?
I didn't know what it was. She
ahead,
usually is
sir.
okay.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna say
Emotional distress, sir, other than her sending you pictures after you saw the first one, you continued to look. I don't know why you thought they would be different. What did you think the next one would be? A picture of her in church?
no of my.
Go ahead, sir.
She usually.
What is your emotional distress?
I petitioned the court for a paternity test.
Okay.
She
Why you said the
called-
child is his?
Yes.
All right, and that's your belief too?
No. Yes.
Okay, you believe it was his. All right, and you petitioned a paternity test?
Yes, sir.
We should have gotten you to take one. Did you take one?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I did.
good.
Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
You took one as well. Go on, get the test.
Okay.
We're going to see whose baby it is now. We're going to see whose baby. She said, yes, it's yours.
May I say something, Judge?
How long have you been dating the witness?
We not together.
Oh, okay. Have you ever dated him?
Yes, we have.
All right, when was that?
Or been around the corner.
2009.
She was in that car around the corner. Yeah. 09 for how long?
Probably up to a year.
1 year. All right.
May I say something, Judge?
Yes, sir. Stand up. State your name. State
My
your
name is William Booker, and the only reason why I took this test was generally for him because he accused her of me, and we were friends, and I know that that's not my baby, so I did this for his peace of mind, mainly. Okay, that's it.
Well, she doesn't know whose the baby is. Zero chance is Mr. Booker's. Zero chance is Mr. Dorsey. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day, sir. Good luck to you.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, bro.
I'm hurt.
What's going through your head right now?
I'm just glad it's all over with. I can move on with my life. I really appreciate y'all bringing me on this show.